Hey fam. Listen, I be hey fam, hey you. Just don't want to be like, hey girl. When I know I have male clients too. That's just awkward, as they say in the movie. Today I'm coming on and I want to do a story time. So just kind of grab your coffee or your tea. It's going to be a little bit longer than normal. If you cannot stick around, do the usual. Give me a heart, a thumbs up, you go girl. Keep posting. You can also post questions. For everyone that's sticking around, I'm going to tell you a story about why I do it. I was on a call with a potential student and realized I don't think I've ever talked about this on any of my platforms. And right now, because we're doing so much shifting and hopefully, prayerfully, infusing our mentoring program, which is accepting applications. So visit dangertales.com, click work with Dana or work with me to find out more information. But infusing that, the one-on-one clients, editing clients, with people and writers who honestly, and I wouldn't lie about it, but that see more than just, this is like, I just want to put some words on a page. And I feel like I've been fortunate that I've worked with people and writers who have some sort of aspiration to either writing full time or, really building a career and not writing one book. They see many books in their future, and quite a few want to do it full time, to however they define that. And so that makes me really excited, and it ties into the why I do it. And that's where the story time comes in. So I have always been a reader. I will always tell the story about when I wrote a letter to my favorite author and she wrote me back. And reading and books have been a common place throughout my entire life. So when I married young, had children young, went to college with 3 young kids under the age of 5, and went to college and law school with 3 kids and a husband. And I went to a large firm and was working at a large firm. They were recruiting me, and it was always said, hey, you're going to have work-life balance. You're going to get this 6-figure income. And, we are all happy and shiny and all those things, whatever shiny means. And I realized when I opened my eyes really wide and paid attention that many of the female partners and female associates spent the bulk of their life at the firm. And I have no other way to explain it other than I wanted to raise my kids myself. And it took some thinking, because it meant walking away from that job and walking away from that career, even if for a season, so that I could be present for my children and my husband. And that was a hard decision to make, but I wouldn't change it. And so before I made the final decision, I had to think, what else will you do? My husband and I have a website development company that we've had since 2001. It's still an active business. A very vibrant business. And that's something that's my husband's passion. I worked inside of it, helping clients with marketing and helping them with writing copy and all of that. But that wasn't my passion. And I just thought, if I could work something with books, that would just be cool. So I worked in our family business to earn income, but on the side, I worked with authors. I started out working doing marketing, and I started getting contracted by major publishers to market African American literature, and I absolutely loved it. And if you've been around me for a while, you might remember Near Promotions. We did virtual book tours. We used to get people placed back then in Essence, reporting bookstores and doing book tours and doing press releases, and did all those things. And all while doing that, in the back of my mind, I really wanted to write a book. I really wanted to write a book, but I didn't know if I could. I knew I could write. That's what I did for a living. I could write briefs. I could write to the Texas Court of Appeals, to the Texas Supreme Court, or write on behalf of the practicing attorney that I used to do. I knew I could write. I just didn't know if I could write a novel. And so I was kicking it around and left it sitting there. And I remember one of my clients, before I would accept a client on, I had to read their book and make sure it was a book that I wanted to represent. And I remember the client saying, "Have you ever thought about editing?" And I said, "No, I haven't." And she said, "You've given me more feedback and structure and understanding than my editor has. And I would love to," basically, she hired me for her next book. And from there, that was in 2007 is when I edited my first. Listen, I have to tell y'all, I don't do line edits. I'm the developmental editor, okay? But she hired me, and after that, I went on to edit many books. Some of those clients from back then, I still work with today. And while I was helping them back then, I just said, I did it for about 3 or 4 years. And just wanting to try. I just want to try. Let me just try and see what I come up with, And so I decided 1 year for NaNoWriMo, which is around the corner. I decided 1 year for NaNoWriMo, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try. Okay, think about a time when you just said, "I'm going to try." I'm not, no pressure. I'm just going to try. I wrote that novel, my first novel, in 1 month. And that was the very first novel that I published. And I'm sharing this because even then when I did that, I always knew that it was something that I wanted to write and to publish and to put it out in the world, because my retirement goal was to be a full-time writer. That was my retirement goal. I was like, wait till I retire and write full-time, get a little coins from my royalties, and all the while still working with clients. And a few years back, I had to make some adjustments because I had more clients than I was giving time to my writing, and I made some adjustments for that. And then a few years ago, I decided, why do I have to wait till retirement? I can write full-time now. So that's what I did. So even though I work with clients full-time, now I'm working with students full-time with Danger Tales in our programs, I write full-time. My royalties for my books earn me a nice income. Honestly, I can be honest and say if I only did writing, I'd probably be twice the amount, because I would write more. But that's not why I do it. And helping people to write their books is squarely in my gifting. And it's something I'm not just passionate about, that I really feel it's a space where I can truly help people realize their goals. And that's why I like connecting with people that don't just say, "Oh, I want it for the creativity." That's great. You have to have that. But I think there's something about the fire that is ignited in your gut when you say, I want to replace my income from my job, or I want to be able to do this so I can stay at home with my kids, or I want to do this so that I can make my living doing something that I love. And there are so many days that I am sitting and I'm writing, or I'm talking to my editor friends, and I am blown away when I say, I get to do this for a living. No one ever told me that. No one ever told me that looks like me. No one ever told me that that's my gender. And now it's different because there are so many more options and you have the internet. But for someone that has been doing it over 10 years, it's ebbed and flowed. I've taken classes and traveled and all that other stuff to find people. And I've just been blessed that I've found people that I love working with. I found coaches that help me to get to the goals that I want to reach, and that help me to get results even more for my clients and for the people that I am fortunate to walk beside as they write and then publish their books. So with that said, are you someone that is tired of being stuck, starting and ending, or you have an idea for a book and you don't know what to do next? Go to dangertales.com, click work with me, and sign up for a free breakthrough session, and let's talk about your project. I am looking for writers that don't just want to put words on a page, but want to put words on the page and that want to write the end, and that are looking to do something amazing with their writing careers. And amazing is subjective. Your amazing could be like mine. You just want to be at home and to raise your kids. I woke my kids up. I put my kids to bed. You know, now they're grown. They're grown. And now it's honestly just because I just can't see myself doing anything else. Are you that type of writer that you're tired of doing something else and you just want to, as I started off, I just want to give it a try. I want to give it a hearty try. Then connect with me. And even if now is not the time to connect with me, don't sell yourself short. Do it. Tomorrow's not promised to anyone. I don't care if you just write 100 words, 500 words, 50 words. Do it. Because there's something about showing up for yourself that just gives you, it gives you a sense of being very present and being seen and knowing that you are contributing your gift to the world. Okay? So that was story time for today. Let me know in the comment section, what are you working on? Are you actively writing? Do you have an idea? Are you still lurking and just, you're not sure if this is for you and you're still looking? Then this is for you. I'd love to talk with you. If not, just remember to do it. It's easier to edit a page of rambling than a blank page. So do it. I will see you hopefully sooner than later. Don't forget to visit me online at dangertales.com. I forgot to tell you who the heck I am. My name is Dana Pittman. I'm a USA Today bestselling author. I am a developmental editor, which you heard about today. And I am the chief storyteller at Danger Tales. And I really do appreciate your time. And I look forward to talking with you soon. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.